So it has been a very interesting tournament so far. It is raining cats and dogs at the moment. I'm enjoying here. So the 11 has started in the first game. And the game against South Africa and Eswatini is back together here in Zero Falls. Amongst the people to talk about the captain of the Mozambicans against Mozambique. Former champions, 2017 champion Zambia against 2001. They came close, that is Mozambique, but they came undone. And looking at the Zambians in 1994, that is the Zambians who could not get to the final. 1994, they lost against Mozambique in 1994. They came up against Mozambique again, the Zambians, in the same competition. And once again, they came undone. And that was in 2017. En route to win the tournament, they played Mozambique, lost by 1-0. 1994, they lost in the group stage semi-finals against Mozambique by 2-1. Here they are, and they played again in 2018. It was a goalless draw. So a good record for Mozambique against Zambia. Can they make it count today? Here in the final. Can they get a win against the Zambians and keep their good record intact? "48 minutes, 48 goals have been scored rather in this year's competition. So set piece given now to the Mozambicans. Clyde Tropper on the ball. Clyde Tropper, 16 years of age. Long ball played into the penalty area. Keeper comes out and just puts it over the crossbar. Mwale yet to concede. Mwale yet to concede in this tournament. Being tested there by the Mozambicans. Being tested by the Mozambicans. Long ball played in. Header expected, cleared away. Adike Ida going on the far side of the field for Mozambique. Ball stolen by the Zambians. So Simbane getting a start here today. Alongside Muchanga in the middle of a park for the Mozambicans. It's a pretty strong team they've come up with here today. Marvin Munjane has been allocated to the bench for the Mozambicans. Here comes the young Chipolopolos. Long ball, play forward, a mistake at the back. Chipyoka, that is Chipyoka. Chipyoka rather, Songa comes in, ball cleared away. Chipyoka Songa will be a danger man on the wings here every time they go forward. Comes the short coming in this time around here from Chikola. Ball goes out of play. Mubaba, as the coach mentioned, is not in the starting 11. One of the changes made here by the Mozambicans. Here they come again. Songa back now for the Zambians. Ball cleared away by Zero Force. Collected here by Simwanda, playing the ball short again. It is Zambia, near side. Songa. Simwanda on the ball. Chatted down by Kanda. Cleared Mozambique. Trying to pick out Cipriano. Cipriano is the danger man to play the ball to. It's always lacking there. He scored 5 goals. The same as the Angolan player. Both players have scored a total of 5 goals in this year's competition. That's where the action happened on the far side. And Ngambi going to the ground. So chance now for a set piece to be played in. Ball played in, it's a poor set piece. Cleared away easily by the Mozambicans to the far side of the field. Zambia have the ball back. This time it's a better one. Floated in, 0-4s. Forever a force in the penalty area. Gets that ball away. 0-4s has been brilliant in this tournament. Ball goes out on the far side. A corner kick given now to the Zambians. Corner kick to the Zambians. Long ball from Zambia. Chaiwa is in there. Ball cleared away. Falls short outside the penalty. The shot coming in. Alive again. 0-4s. Away. Long range shot coming in. This one straight to the stands. Straight to the stands the ball goes. Simwanda trying to find his first goal of this year's competition. Goalless it remains after 6 minutes of football played. Victor Luis Martin, he's been forever vocal from the first moment of this game. Forward they go. Songa. Chipyoka Songa goes on the outside. Chipyoka Songa. Goalkeeper collects. Forward ball played in. And he spoke to Zunaid. He said Mozambique will play their own way and try and catch the Zambians on a counter. Here comes Songa. Early ball from him. Chance for a shot. Joseph Banda. A pass would have been better. He went for shot himself. Joseph Banda. Joseph Banda wanted to score himself. Not to be. Ball closed down. And the battle continues. Long ball here from the Zambians. Out goes the ball, still kept in play by Mozambique. Turn is coming in, Simbwane lose the ball, they get the ball back again. But scrappy at the moment between the two nations. Hey DK, middle of a park, ball played in by him. On to the far side now. It is Enriquez. Long ball from him over the center. Looking for Cipriano. Away from Chaiwa. Away from Chaiwa. And there, tell you, Martin is very animated. He will be like that the whole game. Very passionate coach. That is the coach of Mozambique. There's a player down in the meantime. There's a player down in the meantime for the Zambians on the far side of the field. Player down on the far side of the field. So we'll continue play. He's up and ready to continue. Joseph Sobaba Banda, supplier of the opening goal for the Zambians in the match they played. Cipriano. Cipriano short ball into the penalty area, cleared away. Shot coming in now from Mozambique. Away the ball goes. Collected again by Mozambique, near side of the field. Run made here, and they play the ball short to the left-hand side of the field. Clyde Tropper. Ball play short here by Muchanga. Collected marching on forward. Antonio Sumbane. Antonio Sumbane came off the bench in the semi-finals against the Swatini. He will be the player that'll try to get the ball too early. Ball one again, Adike for the Mozambicans. Playing the ball toward the near side of a Tropper. Here comes Adika again. Adika on the ball. Adika finding support near side. Muchanga. Muchanga's ball knocked down. Away they come now, Cipriano. Cipriano. Pulls it wide. They are fighting. They are trying to find their goal early. Here again, the Zambians. The coaches are prepared. The players must deliver now. The fans want a goal. And they want skills and flair. They have been shown exactly that here by the two teams. Zerefors. Here's the ball. Simwanda. Long ball from Simwanda. Cleared away in the penalty area this time here for Mozambique by Sergio Chongo. Alive again, Zerefors gets the ball away. On the far side, Peter Chikola is there. He's in action against Elton Tembe. Elton Tembe going to the ground. Zerefors. He is a force to be reckoned with in defense of the Mozambicans. So Elton Tembe, Ailton Martin Zerefors, as well as Jose Zavala, retaining shoulders from 2018 edition. Ball flicked on. Ngambi is there. Zerefors gets there first. Here is Adike Ide. Ball won here by Simwanda. Playing upon the line. Ranmin made forward. Asking way too much. Asking way too much of his countrymen. Benson Simwanda's ball, not the best of passes. Not a young man, 15 years of age for the Zambians. Born in Luanshya, but grew up in Garden, Lusaka. From Chipamba Breakthrough Academy to Vector FC, where he's playing at the moment. Having his 5th start of this year's top competition. Played all the matches and all the minutes for the Zambian national team. And today will be no difference. Here they are now. Ball collected into the penalty area. Ball paid in! Over the crossbar, the ball goes. Cipriano waiting. The entire bench up. They thought that's in the back of the net. There's that move again. Ranmin Main near side of the field. Jose Zavala's cut back, and this one should have been converted by Cipriano. Puts it over the crossbar. Middle of park, left-hand side of the field. Here comes the Zambian marching on forward. Ball plays short, collected again. Joseph Banda. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. To get the ball away. Mozambique taking no prisoners in this game. Out goes the ball on the far side. Sergio Chongo had to be spot on with his challenge. The young man from Maputo. Player for Liga Desportiva de Maputo. Told the home team for one Tico Bukwane. That's where he made his name from, and doing very well at the moment. So 2 changes in this game. Long ball played in. Simwanda sends a long ball forward. Ngambi cannot get the ball. Cleared by Mozambique. Captain play on the far side. Can move away from his marker. Well won. Yeah, by Peter Chikola. Chikola just easily nudged off the ball. Goes to the ground. Free kick given. Free kick given now to the Zambians on the far side. Peter Chikola. It's one of the players I've been told have been scouted and signed alongside the middle of the park Kanda for the Zambians. Songa. Cleared. Here they come now. Sumbane's early ball. Making a run. Here it is Muchanga. Muchanga up against my Chaiwa. Long ball in. Away the ball is cleared. Edike. Ball collected by Tembe again. Here come Mozambique. Near side of the field. Troppa marching on forward. Troppa's long ball to Cipriano. Over the head of Cipriano. Chikola. Banda on the far side. Joseph Banda. The son of Sabobo Banda. Full names are Joseph Sabobo Banda. Born in Lusaka. Currently staying in Amarsdale, Lusaka. The young man was part of the team that went to play in a team in 2017 in the Gova Cup. Clearance coming in, free kick given against Cipriano. What happened? The trailing leg just catching him on the rib cage. So the Medics having a look at the player Cipriano. He's got 5 goals, the same as Valdemiro of Angola. Both players on 5 goals. Valdemiro doing what Cipriano did in a game against Lesotho. He scored 4 goals today for his country. It's all about fighting and fighting here today. So we're back to the live action. The COSAFA U17 Championship for 2019 in Malawi. This is match number 16. 48 goals have been scored in the first 15 matches. Far side of the field. Marching on forward, Tembe's ball, played early, intercepted by Kumwenda. Mwenda playing the ball short towards Kanda. Kanda going back into the penalty area now for the Zambians. Onesimus Chipango, back to his goalkeeper, Ifod Mwale. Here comes Miguel Chanda Chaiwa. Long ball forward from him, over the center, intercepted again by Tembe. Laying the ball short here for Jose Zavala. He's got support on the far side. Jose Zavala brings the ball down again to the far side of the field. Joseph Banda. Here comes Ngambi. Rickson Ngambi. Slows down easily. Sergio Chongo. Tracks back well. He's the fresh player who's only in the starting department. It's only his second start in this competition. They made a change. They sacrificed the regular starter. Marvin Munjane has been dropped to the bench with Sergio coming in to join the defense, as well as the other player who's gone to the bench, and that is Kenese Mubaba. Those are the defenders for this team of Mozambique. They have a plan. They have never lost against Zambia in the COSAFA U17 Championship. 2 wins and a draw in the previous 3 matches played for the Mozambicans. Kanda, Chikola, collected again, stolen. Zavala. Yes, Zavala. Jose. Still Jose Zavala. Ball blocked and a handball has been given. Handball given against Chikola. Handball against Chikola. Jose Zavala plays for Black Bulls in Mozambique. His 4th start of this year's tournament. Missed only the first game since then. He has started in all the other matches. 2018 player. He was there in 2018 in Mauritius. Chipyoka Songa. Close down quickly, Chipyoka Songa. Ball collected. Edike. Edike's long ball. Cleared by Chikola. Collected again by Tembe. On the right-hand side of the field. Here they come again now with Sumbane. Sumbane's early ball. Mwale comes out. Mwale sends the ball long. Moses Mulenga is closed down today. Here's a long ball toward Muchanga. Keeps it in play, but Songa will restart play. Laying the ball now towards Ngambi. He's got two players on him. And Zerefos puts the ball out. Ailton Martins, Zerefos gets the ball away. Enriquez, ball to the far side. Enriquez making a run. Sabobo Banda. Kumwenda. Kumwenda finding support from Simwanda into the penalty area. Ball cleared away. Ganda gets the ball back. Move forward once again. Julius Kumwenda in the middle of a park from Chaiwa in Lusaka province. Bola! Wide. They are reduced to take long-range shots here. That is the Zambians. Coach Oswald Mutapa realizing that he's up against it today. Against a team that is resolute in defense, solid to the back and always want to go forward. Kumwenda is fouled. Free kick Zambia. Simwanda. Kumwenda. Simwanda. Kumwenda. Ngambi. Ngambi. Piece one Ngambi. Cannot go through the second. A free kick given. Free kick given by the referee. Free kick from Godfrey Gagananga. Free kick given against Mozambique. And he cannot help at all. He feels there's nothing wrong with the challenge. What is he complaining about? They held him back the first time around. Tropper came across. Free kick given. Free kick given. So we have now a free kick given to the Zambians. Chikola's long ball. Keeper comes out, pumps it away. And the clearance coming in. Saved by the goalkeeper. Almost the first own goal of this year's competition. But the goalkeeper was not to be beaten. Equal to the task. Get that ball. Came out. Double-fisted save from him. Then he's a teammate. Almost putting that into the back of the net. Would have been a beautiful own goal that had gone in. Goalkeeper equal to the task. Simwanda towards Chipyoka. Songa dispossessed. Mozambique. Ball play short now by Edike. To the near side, toe poked out of play. So here come the Mozambicans. As they get the ball. The referee has called play back here. Will restart play just outside the middle of a park. Still no goal scored between the two nations. Look at the history of the competition. Matches that have gone to penalties. It's only been two finals that have gone to penalties. 1-1 draw between Zimbabwe and South Africa in 2007. And the 2016 edition where Namibia and South Africa also played in the final, and it was all about the winner having to come out via penalties. All the other matches have always had an outright winner in the final. 2-1 South Africa won against Mozambique in 1994. 3-0 victory for Malawi, here in Malawi in 2001. And there was a 3-0 victory for Zambia in Mauritius against Mauritius. Angola winning 1-0 against South Africa in Mauritius last year. Chikola's long ball. Mulenga is in there. Zeta Force is there equally. Ball collected here by Ngambi. Ngambi towards Kumwenda. In fact, it was Kanda to the short. Kanda short going straight to the stands. Kanda short going straight to the stands. He's yet to find the back of the net, Kanda. Simwanda got a touch. Throw-in will be now to Mozambique. To be taken by Clyde Tropper. Product of Tex Africa, before eventually moving on to Black Bulls. His father, a former footballer himself. It's only his third start, by the way. His fourth overall. Matches played in this year's competition. Ball stolen. And then Chipyoka Songa remains on the ground. Chipyoka Songa remains on the ground. He wanted to get a free kick, nothing, says the referee. Play continues. Joseph Banda. Banda stopped. Zavala. Tembe goes down. Free kick given. Free kick given on the far side of the field. So that's what happened on the far side of the field. Banda, the man has been penalized by the referee. So you see the dignitaries that are watching at the moment there. We do have the Minister of Sport here from Malawi, Honorable Francis Fiso, alongside him. You can see there the President of COSAFA, Dr. Philip Chiangwa, as well as the President of Malawian Football, Dr. Walter Emulandu, all watching on at the moment. First half of the final of the COSAFA Under-17 Youth Championship. So President of Malawi. It is a FIFA Council member as well, Dr. Walter Emulandu Manda. There'll be elections soon here in Malawi as well, as far as the FA is concerned. Zambia's performance in the COSAFA Under-17 Youth Championship. They found themselves finishing third on a few occasions already in this tournament. Third finishers in 2001. Here's a chance now in the penalty to Mulenga. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. Come across the Chongo, gets the ball. And that's going to be given the corner kick now to the Zambians. That's a pass there from Chipyoka Songa. And the tackle had to be 100% perfect. Otherwise, we're talking a different story. Ball play short. Goes out of play, goal kick. Wasted opportunity. Zambian run. Third finishers, 2001. Third finishers, 2007. Champions champions 2017. Group stage knockout. They were knocked out in the group stages in 2018. Here they are now in the final. Can they win it? Mozambique, besides their second finish in 1984, have really not been able to come out of stages. Now, here comes Songa. He's got 3 players around him. And Zerefos gets that ball, but he goes out of play. Will be a throw-in near side of the field. Ailton Zerefos, former Costa do Sol player, currently playing for Black Bulls. Ball goes out of play, will be a throw-in to the Zambians next to their own dugout. Kumwenda. Songa has moved from the right-hand side to the left-hand side of the field now. He'll be taking on the far side, Songa. She's flanks now in the first half with Joseph Banda coming to the near side. "15 years of age, there is a Chipyoka Songa from Chipata compound in Lusaka. Currently playing for Young Green Buffaloes FC in Lusaka. His father, Lincoln Songa, was a referee. And his name is very popular, his surname, by the way. In the Chisamwamba village. Porokoso district in the northern province. Songa coming in, ball cleared away from him. Kanda is in there. Kumwenda. Kanda sends the ball back. Collected by Chaiwa. Chaiwa to the goalkeeper, Ifot Mwale. He's yet to concede a goal, Ifot Mwale. In the previous 3 matches he's played in. Kanda gets the ball away. Tembe is in there. Here's Mulenga now. Banda gets the ball. Banda going forward into the penetrator. Banda shoots at the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper gathers on second attempt. Still no goal scored between the two nations. Here they are now. Ball being played short to the far side of the field. Collected again by Chikola. Goes on the other side of his marker. Ball blocked by Tembe. Goes out, corner kick will be. Very technical side, this Mozambican team. It's not going to be easy. Ball played in. Keeper comes out and gets it on second attempt. Long ball now towards Cipriano. He's isolated. Gets the ball, Cipriano. Keeps it in play. No, he cannot. Coach Martin immediately telling him, let's go, my boy. We can do this. And the ball this time around, Banda was there. Very much animated. The coach of Mozambique. Kumwenda. Mulenga playing the ball to the near side of the field. Banda is there, back to Mulenga in the penalty area. Ball get away from him. Goalkeeper will collect and restart at the back. Goalkeeper restart at the back. Mozambican. Muchanga and Sumbane trying to combine. Simwanda gets the ball back. Playing the ball short again. Collected here by Tropa. Adike dispossessed. Zavala gets the ball back. Mozambique, Tembe. Marching on forward, Tembe. On the far side of the field, Tembe still going. Early ball, Chikola gets the ball back for the Zambians. Here comes Kanda. He's got Mulenga on the far side. Mulenga crowing, playing the ball across the midfield now. A shot from range. They will not be able to trouble the goalkeeper of Mozambique with shots like that. Shot from Kumwenda. Kumwenda had a chance there to try and open the scoring for the Zambians, but not like that. Chaiwa playing the ball back to his goalkeeper. Here they are getting possession. Kanda, middle of the park, goes in wide, Chikola for the Zambians. It's got support, waiting a Songa. Songa's long ball roped into the penalty area. And Ngambi gets there, but so does the goalkeeper. No goals have been scored yet in this game. Middle of the park, ball cleared away. Muchanga. And Simwanda gets the ball back. Here they come now towards Banda. Banda goes over the center half. Banda closed down. Ball played in this time by Zambia once again won. Muchanga follow through now. Dropper's early ball into the penalty area. The keeper comes out. And a challenge coming through this time from Cipriano, but Mwale comes out. Mozambique scored goals in the group stages. Scored a goal when they played in their first match against Angola. Scored 4 against Lesotho in their final game. So they only scored 5 goals in the group stages, conceding 1 in the interim. Zambia, on the other hand, scored a total of 16 goals, conceding just 2, and that was in their last group match. Chaiwa playing the ball now. Collected here by Chipango. Chipango looks up on the far side of the field. Back again on the line. Chikola now. Continues going Chikola. Ball played in by Chikola. Cleared outside. And that will be a corner kick to the Zambians. Corner kick will be to Zambia. Corner kick will be to Zambia on the far side of the field. 39 minutes of football played. First half of the final. Long ball in. Zero force comes out and a free kick given against the Zambians. We look at the last 3 finals of the COSAFA U17 Championship. In 2016, the final was between Namibia and South Africa. Both goals were scored in the second half of the game. 64th and 70th minute, respectively, which was eventually won by the Namibians by 3-1. Then a final in 2017, where Zambia walked away victorious. All the goals were also scored in the second half. 72nd, 79th, and 81st minute. So when the goals were scored. And then the only final in the last 3 where a goal was scored early was in last year's final, played in Mauritius. And Kapita scored the only goal after a mistake by the South African defender and the goalkeeper. Capitalized and scored the goal. And Angola won that game by 1-0. Muchanga. This time a free kick has been given. And I tell you, that entire bench is animated of Mozambique. They say he got the ball. Let's see. Did he? No, he did not. No, he did not. Right decision by the referee. Good decision by the referee. Cipriano isolated. Goalkeeper collecting Mwale. Near side for the Zambians. Onesimus Chipango. Chipango's long ball towards Ngambi. Away by the Mozambicans. Ball one here by Adike. Looking for an early ball, Adike. Laying the ball through now towards. And a long clearance from Mwale. Well, read the ball well. "41 minutes of football played. Throw in taken. Send away this time. Adike is there. But also is Zavala. Tembe. Tembe cut inside. Tembe goes for a shot. Chaiwa gets the ball away. Back from Tembe to the far side. Wanted an offside, not to be. Kept in play again here by the Mozambicans. Tembe on the ball for Mozambique. On the far side of the field. Tembe closed down. Ball goes out of play. Will be a throw-in. Throw-in will be last year's tournament at 12 nations, by the way. And the 12 nations battled it out for the ultimate prize. And that was used as a qualifiers also for the AFCON for under-17 in Tanzania. 22 matches played, 69 goals were scored. Here they come now, Ngambi. Ngambi has got behind, Ngambi! Oh, puts it wide! They found their fast break, and this one, they broke in numbers. And Mulenga's ball towards Ngambi. And put it wide. There you can see Mulenga's ball. Banda was calling for the ball. And Ngambi went for glory, and the one goes behind. Absolutely good counter there from the Zambians. But a finish, you can't blame for taking a shot from there. Here's Ngambi on the ball. Plays the ball now towards Mulenga. Goes in wide to the far side. Offside given against Chikola. Offside against Chikola. Then there the referee is going to Chikola to the side. The Mozambican player goes down like he's just been shot. I don't know what happened. I'll try and have a look at what happened there. He's saying that he was caught in the face by Chikola. They'll be saying, get away, move away from me. A yellow card is coming out. There will be a yellow coming out from the referee. He's putting the player, the culprit, to the side. And there's Chikola. Tembe on the ground, Tembe. And a yellow card will come out for the Zambian player. Yellow card against Chikola. So let's see what happened there. Just touched him. Yeah. Yellow card going out in the 44th minute of the first half. Very silly, I have to say. It was just touched and pushed, and the way he went down, you'll think he was punched. The way he went down. Tembe. Don't know whether this thing is being taught to these young kids in football. If you get touched, you must actually go down like you've been shot. That's how he went down. He's on a stretcher. So it looks like he's bleeding or something there as he's finally up. I think it's where when he went down, it's what happened. Because we literally just touched and we went down. So it looks like to be bleeding to the nose as well. Maybe apologies to the young man. But he's up again and will continue with play. Outside of a picture. So 2 minutes added on at the end of the first 45. Been a tough battle today for the Zambians. Mozambique have a plan and they're sticking to their guns. Mulenga. Songa making a run. Zeta-Force gets there. And Zeta-Force knocks the ball on Songa. Goes out of play. Will be a goal kick this time now to the Mozambicans. Goal kick given to Mozambique. No goal scored at the moment. Long ball forward. Simwanda clears. Away from Zavala. Chikola on a yellow card. Out goes the ball on the far side of the field. Will be a throw in to the Mozambicans. We are now at the end of the first half. And the mercy of the referee. He's going to take the throw in, the referee. Telling that I'm not going to have any of that. Let's take the throw in. Let's continue with the game. Tembe takes the throw in. Away from Chipyoka Songa. Out goes the ball on the far side. Chikola. Flicks on ball. And that's how we come to the end of the first half. Here between Mozambique and Zambia. A very tactical game. Into the second half for the final for this year. Kicks from the penalty mark will determine the winner in accordance with the procedure specified in the laws of the game. No extra time shall be played in all knockout matches. We have never had a penalty shootout yet. Match have been decided in 90 minutes regulation time. How is this one going to end? How is this one going to end? No change by both coaches. Sticking to their guns from the first half. Just confirmation and recap of who started for the Zambians. They are Ifo Mwale, Benson Simwanda, Peter Chikola, Miguel Chaiwa, Onesimus Chipango, Joseph Sabobo Banda, Julius Kumwenda, Dominic Kanda, Chipyoka Songa, Rickson Ngambi, and Moses Mulenga. Those are the starters for the Zambians today. Mozambique, Kimi Zavala, Elton Tembe, Sergio Chongo, Clyde Tropper. Here comes now Zambia on attack and offside given. Clyde Tropper, Elton Martinez, Zeta-Force, Miguel Muchanga, Antonio Sumbane, Atilio Enriquez, Jose Zavala, Erike Aide, as well as Simon Cipriano. Those are the starters. Those are the starters for today for the Zambian and Mozambican teams, respectively. Long ball forward now. Mulenga in a penalty area. Ball paid in across the face of goal. And then Songa sends it back again. Over the crossbar. The ball is played by Mulenga. Mulenga's cross went wide. They get it back and pay it back again this time around. Puts the ball over the crossbar. Chipyoka Songa's ball. And Mulenga should have done better there. He should have done better there, Mulenga. Had a chance to score his 5th goal in as many matches. He has scored in all the 4 matches, a single goal in every match so far in this tournament, and he's just one behind the current top scorers, joint top scorers, Cipriano and Valdemiro, both on 5 goals. The Angolan and the Mozambican players, respectively. So Kanda being caught there. So Kanda, it is in fact Ngambi, Rickson Ngambi, who went down, and then Kanda fell just after him also. So both players been caught on the far side. Free kick now given to the Zambians. Free kick given to the Zambians. Mozambique at the moment are sitting at the back. Long ball played in. Zerefos away. Zavala gets the ball back. Chikola. Still Chikola. Goes in forward. Collected by Mwale in goals. Mwale goes into the far side of the field. Changa Chaiwa. Songa Chaiwa. Once again. Switch from right to left hand side. Chikola brings the ball down for the Zambians. On the line, the ball is played. Bun down the ball. He's up against Tembe. Tembe does well. Tembe does brilliantly. Get the ball away, but he keeps possession away immediately. Kanda. Chikola. Chikola looks up. Mulenga is in there. Chongo. Back again now to Chikola. Chikola's got support. Chikola goes long into the penalty area. Ball control. Oh, Songa took his eyes off the ball. That was a beautiful pass. Had he not been somehow unsighted by his teammate, would have been a sublime pass towards him from Chikola. Whooped into the left foot. Ever look at this again. Made a run late into the penalty area. And he took his eyes off the ball for a second. And he lost out on a great opportunity. Cipriano gets the ball here. Adike dispossessed. Kumwenda playing the ball early towards Joseph Banda. Here's Banda. Banda dispossessed easily. Tembe now on the ball for Mozambique. Tembe's ball on the line. Simon Cipriano on the near side of the field for Mozambique. Taking on Miguel Chanda Chaiwa. Ball goes out. Simon Cipriano, another player from Maputo, playing his football for Desportivo de Maputo. Scored 4 goals in a game against Lesotho, 1 against Swatini, and went off just around the 87th minute of that game. So let's see now. Zerefos gone forward. Long ball in. The keeper misses it. And he's saved by the bell, literally. Saved by the bell, the goalkeeper. Ifod Mwale. It's a good ball played in. Zerefos was there lurking. And going down. Chikola, near side for the Zambians. Bypasses Kanda, goes to the far side of the field. Ball collected here by the Zambians. Chipango in the ball short. Mulenga's long ball. Controlled well. Just outside the penalty area, cleared away. Adike is in there. Stolen again. Kanda. Keeps the ball away, Kanda. Something he doesn't do much of. Zavala. Pressure applied by Ngambi. COSAFA U17. No goal scored yet. We are in the second half. 6 minutes of this final have been played already. So 60 minutes has been played between the two nations. Simwanda, Kanda for the Zambians. Chikola from deep. Still Chikola going. Playing the ball shot to Banda. Banda again, Chikola. Chikola's cross expected. Chikola's cross! Keeper spills the ball. Alive for Zambia still! And they find the back of the net! And Banda makes it 1-0. The goalkeeper saved, but he spilled the ball. And waiting there was Banda unmarked. Simwanda. Once again, they go for the camera. So 1-0 Zambia goal. Have a look at this. Again, Chikola gets the ball. Banda to Chikola. Chikola looks up. Cross from him. Keeper couldn't control the ball and then put into the back of the net. 1-0 the scoreline. 1-0 the scoreline. In favor. One 0 the scoreline here in favor of Zambia. 53rd minute when a goal came in. And Joseph Sabobo Banda, the goal scorer. 1-0 the scoreline in favor of Zambia. Now, Mozambique have never trailed in this tournament so far. Mulenga lashes onto that ball and puts it wide. He really did connect with it well, Mulenga. Half-cleared ball. Fell kindly for him and used the lace techniques. Can see their full foot around the ball. Kieran Simwanda. Corner kick could be Mozambique. Can they find the equalizer? Now, Zerefos is coming. So, let's see now how the Mozambicans will use this. Zerefos is in the penalty area against Chaiwa. Look at the frame of Zerefos against the Zambian defenders. Long ball in. Zerefos gets there. The ball just dropped ahead of him. Songa on the far side. Songa goes down. He feels he was struck there and he's quickly up again. Here comes Tembe. If he can shoot, he's caught. And Mulenga there. One 0 the scoreline in favor of Zambia. Away from Chaiwa. Control again here by Mulenga. And Mulenga is caught. Goes to the ground, free kick given. Free kick given. Free kick given this time against the Mozambique. Long ball there from Simwanda. Into the penalty area. Header! Over the crossbar. Goal kick will be. And I tell you, Zerefos was beaten by Banda. Not the tallest of players, but he managed to get between them and connected to the ball. Have a look at this. They really lost him for a second and almost punished them. Back to the live action. And there we have a throw in. Here comes Mulenga now against Zerefos. Zerefos hoops that ball out. Throw in will be. Throw in will be. Throw in will be to the Zambians, taking quickly, play short again. Chikola avoids one challenge but not a second one. Ball hit away. Onesimus Chipango goes in wide. Simwanda. Long ball played in. Offside given against the Zambians. As you can see there, onto the left-hand side of the president of COSAFA. It is the president of Zambian football, Andrew Kamanga, watching on the moment. He's sitting alongside the president of COSAFA, Honorable Dr. Philip Chiyangwa, as well as the Minister of Youth and Sport here in Malawi, Honorable Francis Fiso. Fiso watching on at the moment. This is the final after all. Somebody has to win. I did mention that in matches that have been played in the last 3 editions, only once have we seen a goal being scored in the first half. Oh, that's trouble. He's on a yellow card already. He will walk. He's on a yellow already and he will walk. Only the third red card of this year's tournament. Only the third red of this year's tournament. He got a yellow in the 44th minute before the end of the first half. Get his second yellow in the second half. And he walks. Zambia will have to play the remainder of this game with 10 men. That's why he got a yellow card. Now let's see how Mozambique is going to use the advantage of an extra player. Ngambi still. It's the first red card being given by the man in charge of today's match. So 10 men Zambia, can they hold on? Leading here by 1-0. Now they have the advantage of numerical advantage. Can they make it count? Can they use it? Talking here about Mozambique. Peter Chikola, the player red carded today for the Zambians. He therefore became the third player to be red carded in this year's competition. First player was Andrew Lamek of Malawi, right here at this venue. And he was a silly one because he got his red card in a 90 plus 5 minutes of referee time, which could have been avoided. That was against South Africa. Then there was a red card. Tabang Tumelo Mathango of South Africa in a game against Eswatini. He got his red card on the 87th minute of that game. So today, just 13 minutes into the second half, a red card has been given. They have 30 minutes, Mozambique, to find the equalizer. Zambia have 30 minutes to hold on and win this game and be crowned champions for the second time of the COSAFA U17 Championship. If they do win, they'll become only the second nation to win 2 titles in the COSAFA U Championship under 17. South Africa, the other nation. And then somebody might argue and say South Africa, the one they won, 94, was the one where it was a full competition. The second one was when there was only 4 nations who took part in the tournament. And they won the group and therefore became champions. Here's Banda. Mulenga. Back to Banda. Banda still going. Still Banda in a penalty that goes outside. Banda. Forced away. Banda trying to get a ball in. And well protected this time around. So Mozambique must show us a different side of their game, as for the first time they're trailing in a match. They've never ever trailed so far in this year's competition. The head coach was talking about his proud record of the number of matches he has played in a 2018 edition also without losing a match. He has done it again this time. Can they hold on? Can they find an equalizer to keep the proud record he was talking about? Here they are, ball cleared out on the far side. Zambia's really, at the moment, they've been the powerhouse in youth competitions. They're the record winners at the under-20 level also. Talking about Zambia. The record champions at the under-20 level already. They've now just scored a goal that could give them their second title at this level. To be their second title in the last 3 editions of this competition. We are in the second half. It's a lot of battling and fighting for it. Long ball played in. Mwale comes out and collects the ball. Mwale comes out and collects the ball. Zimwanda has moved from the right-hand side. He's now playing on the left-hand side of the field. They've switched things a bit here, the Zambians. So Charles Mumba, twice he has scored coming off the bench. His 4th appearance off the bench in entire competition, and kept the coach making a sacrifice here. Songa has dropped down, playing on the left-hand side of the defense. So the player comes in now. That is Charles Mumba. He can run at the defense, but he can also defend well when the need arises for him to do so. So Julia sacrificed. Zerefos. Zerefos from range. Put it ball wide, Zerefos. Wide the ball goes from Zerefos. So Mozambique making a change also. The player has gone off. It is Antonio Sumbane incoming. Guilherme Lazaro. They just came on for them. Here they are again. Ball cleared away this time around. Still the scoreline remains. Zambia 1-0 against Mozambique. Long ball away. Goes out on the near side of the field. Will be a throw in. Now I want to see how Coach Martin will come up in the second half. Given the way the game is looking at the moment. So, Mozambique's long ball played forward. Tembe gets the ball near side of the field. 10 versus 11. Mozambique have 11, Zambia have 10. There, the young man, he's been told to move and he remonstrates to the referee, I have to say. It's unnecessary because he could find himself in trouble. So the medics have been told to leave the field of play for the injured player. Second half of this match, still Zambia leading by 1-0 against Mozambique. We also saw the senior team walking away victorious in the COSAFA Senior Challenge. The women team came to the final and lost against South Africa in the women's tournament. So here they are now going forward on the far side of the field. Come back with it again. Zambia up against Mozambique. 1-0, they're leading in the moment, the Zambians. We are now approaching the last 20 minutes of this game. Long ball in. Straight to the goalkeeper. Straight to the goalkeeper. Here they come again. Mozambique now with Tembe. Can't get to the ball. Collected play short by Mumba. Here's Banda now for Mozambique, for Zambia. Here's Banda going forward. Still Banda going. A DK following him. Banda. Leave the ball behind. Mumba. Saved by the goalkeeper. Long range shot, keeper gets to it. Long ball played forward. We find the second half of this match. Zambia leading here by 1-0 against Mozambique. The COSAFA U17 Youth Championship 2019 played here in Malawi. A total of 49 goals have been scored. Are we going to get goal number 50? Are we going to get goal number 50 today? Banda, who scored today, it's not been a regular scorer for the Zambians, I have to say. So he scored his second goal of this year's tournament. Banda, the goal he just scored now. Here they are now. Ball stolen again. Banda! Woo! Just wide. And that's a corner kick given to the Zambians. He's a very fast player. He peels off his marker very quickly and almost punished the Mozambicans there. They are big in stature, but they cannot match this nimble-footed player. Gets in there quickly. And for me, so far, he has been exceptional in this final, Banda. for the Zambians. Tembe against Chaiwa. Should close down the ball, goes out of play. 8 nations started in this year's tournament. Angola, Comoros, Lesotho, Malawi, Mauritius, Mozambique, South Africa, and Zambia. And only one will be the champion. Who will it be? The highest scoring game involved the Zambians. Now Panda is also joining the acting scene. Panda goes down, holds on, and just been touched, I think. I don't think there was anything to it. There was no way the ball, they kicked him at all, the way he went tumbling. When they won the 2017 edition, Zambia, their run was brilliant as well in 2017. Here they come. Forward they go. Mumba on the ball. Ngambi still going. Mulenga, Mwambe! Into the back of his head for Ngambi. Ngambi built up, Ngambi to Mulenga. Mulenga just waltzed his way through into the penalty area. And Ngambi was there waiting to put the ball into the back of the net. Ngambi finds the back of the net. And Ngambi has now scored another goal here for his country. They are now Mulenga played the ball and Ngambi just finished it off. Mulenga did all the hard work. And Ngambi was waiting there to put the ball into the back of the net. The smile says it all. It says it all. Finally, Ndrukamanga can smile as he watches on his nation marching on to glory. They are moments away from the glory moment. They have looked businesslike from the first match of this tournament. And look at what they can do. It's always difficult to try and play against a team that is a player short because they are stronger, they go at you, they fight very hard. Now in the second half of this match. As we get into the second half, ball sent straight to the stands now. So Mozambique will make a change. Tembe goes off. Tembe goes off. And it's been replaced here for the Mozambicans. Player came on now for them. Celso Tito Sepere just came on now for the Mozambicans. They just came on. They've only played 9 minutes so far. So he comes in as a sub here into the second half of this match. Still the scoreline remains here. Mozambique 0 and Zambia 2. Forward they go again, Zambia. Ngambi, nothing wrong with that. Ball collected, marching on forward, Mozambique. Ball plays short outside the penalty area. Cipriano now. Here comes Cipriano. Support on the near side of the field. Oh my word. Muchanga He scored the ball with his heart before even touching the ball. And a lost chance. A lost opportunity. Here they come again. Banda puts the ball over the crossbar. Banda. Over the crossbar, the ball goes from Banda. It's a moment from Banda. Mulenga was there. Ngambi was just outside the penalty area, but he went for short himself there. Second half, 10-men Zambia, leading here by 2-0. Mozambique have stuck to their guns. Thought when they are a man up, they'll probably try something different, but they stayed and played the way they know. Here they come again now. Ngambi playing the ball to the near side of the field. Banda is there, goes on the inside, Banda. Still Banda going. Kanda gets the ball now for Zambia. Kanda looks to shoot, but he decides to play the ball wide to the far side. No, my word, what a Songa doing there. Songa decides to play that ball in. They needed him, and Munjane, Miguel Muchanga comes off for Munjane. Play those good crosses for them every time they went forward. Here's Malawi. Rather it is here in Malawi, there's been great game overall. Now chancing, offside. Offside. Offside given. So living the story, whenever you have team playing with a player short, they seem to accept themselves more. They fight harder, they double their efforts, and that's when they always win matches. So Mozambique trailing here by 2-0 against Zambia. It's the first time they trail in this tournament. And we've always been watching to see how are they going to fight back. Two nations. Both coaches are up now, I have to say. Outside of a picture. Luis Fumo as well as Victor Martin are all up. If they hold on here, it will mean Ifod Moale would have gone through all the matches, 4 in total, it has played in, without conceding a single goal. If they can hold on in this game. Marvin Munjane. Out goes the ball. Look at the top scorers. We now have a total of 3 players, all having scored a total of 5 goals. This year's tournament. The Angolan player, Valdemiro, has scored 5. Cipriano has scored 5. Rickson Ngambi has just scored his 5th goal today. So a three-way tie on the top scoring chart of this year's competition. Here they come now on the far side of the field. Ball collected again. Oliver Park hurrying on the ball. Kanda goes to the near side. Simwanda. On the ball is Simwanda. He finds Mumba. Mumba, Banda. Banda again going forward. Trying to pick out Simwanda. Stolen this time around here by Monjane. Here they come now going forward, middle of the park. Ball played towards the far side. Here come the Mozambicans. Enriquez, also the penalty, a long ball from me. Headed down here by Cipriano. Keeper comes out and makes a brilliant stop once again. Good run, good ball, and equally exceptional goalkeeping. Long ball played in, cleared away. Fall short to Mozambique, and over the crossbar the ball goes. Second half of this match. 5 minutes remaining before we come to the end. So there you have it. So ball collected here, Mumba on the ball. Early ball towards Mulenga, the keeper comes out. Long ball played in, over the crossbar, the ball goes. And they're trying everything and anything this time, the Mozambicans. The plan did not work to perfection. Zambia changed gears as they came into the second half. And they changed the complexion of the game completely. And they comfortably leading at the moment, the Zambians. Here they are now. Into the penalty area, ball collected by Mumba. Mumba in possession. We have now had 50 goals scored. It's asking this question, who was going to score the 50th goal? It had to be the Zambians, and they have done so. Grand performance overall. The future is bright for Zambian football. And this will only be their first win against Mozambique in the COSAFA Under-17 youth champs. All the time it has always been Mozambique dominating them, but they've saved the best for last. And they're leading here by 2-0. Not a hard-earned victory for them. If they do walk away victorious, they will know it was not easy today. They were up against it. They were up against it today. It was not a walk in the park. So here with the ball back again this time around. Will be a chance here for Mozambique. Long ball played in, cleared away again by the Zambians. They have the ball again, Mozambique. Simwanda protects the ball. Collected here, Munjane. Given away. Banda now, it is Mulenga rather. And straight from Mulenga, out the ball goes. Straight from Mulenga, out the ball goes. For they go now into the penalty area. The keeper comes out. And the goalkeeper holds on. And the goalkeeper holds on. Here they come again now on the far side. Ngambi, goalkeeper collects. 3 minutes added on at the end of the 90 minutes here. And Zambia about to make a change. Brian Mate comes in now for his cousin. Brian Mate comes on. So Brian Mate replaces his cousin, Moses Mulenga. He comes in for Zambia's second change of today's game. Brian Mate from Lusaka in Zambia. Plays football for Chongwe. It's in his school, that's where he's playing his football at the moment. He's only coming in for his second appearance. This tournament is a holding midfielder. And the player there is replaced. Just left the field of play injured. His cousin, Moses Mulenga. The two players stay in the same home in Lusaka. His mother is part of the Zambian National Services soldier there. So if you look at this year in totality, not a bad year at all for Zambian football. They saw the under-20 team get to the final of the COSAFA Under-20 Women's Championship. That was played in Port Elizabeth, Mandela Bay. Here they are now. So it has been a good year for Zambian football. Some glory moments have come up from their year overall. So Lasmon Piri will come in. He gets applauded because he had a wonderful game overall. Played exceptionally well today for his country and deserves so to be applauded. Shot coming in, this one over the crossbar. And that's how we come to the end. U17 2-0 scoreline in favor of the Zambians. It has been a great year of football for the Zambians. You'll talk about their senior team winning the COSAFA tournament in Durban, South Africa for their 5th title. The under-20 team have won the COSAFA U17 tournament 11 times. Their ladies team got to the final, losing in the final against Tanzania in the under-20 competition of the women's. And the senior women's team got to the final, losing against South Africa in the final. And the champions for 2019, COSAFA U17 Youth Championship, they have scored 20 goals, conceding 2 goals, winning all their matches, scoring at least 2 goals in all their matches. The president of the FA of Zambia will come forward as well. Andrew Kamanga will stand and really celebrate with his players.